Taurus, ooh, 3, 4, 5 on the clock. Progression, forward and movement. You gotta move forward, Taurus. I feel like this is something that you are dreading and also looking forward to at the same time. Anyway, I popped in to give you your messages for mid-November. I kind of just wanted to let the cards talk and see what I felt called to. And I initially reached for the Osho Zen. I feel like you're just wanting a peaceful environment, a more Zen environment, outlook on life. But yet, I went and picked up the romance angels. They were really loud. New love is out here in reverse. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Chemistry in reverse. I feel like not allowing yourself to be open to new connections at this time. I feel like there are people that are trying, genuinely caring, wanting to make an effort, inquiring about you, your health, your well-being, your goals. People coming to see if you have followed through with some of the things that you said you would do. Keep an open mind. You know, it's interesting though, because you know this message could be for those who are single, but also I feel there being something about someone who's still very much in a relationship or in a marriage. Someone's partner could be passing. Okay, there's something about doing the work and preparing yourself, or the partner preparing you for finding love again once you pass, once they pass. Okay? You know, some people say, you know, if I die, we married and I die, I never want you to move on and love someone again. I looked up and it was 2:22 on the clock. I never want you to love someone again. You know, I don't want you to be with anyone else. And you are, you know, condemning your partner who is left behind to a lifetime of loneliness for the rest of their days, even after they have fulfilled their commitment, you know, of death to death do us part. And for some of you, this is till death do us part, till ego death do us part. One party dying in ego death and one party, you know, resisting the transformation. This could be extremely hard during the season of transformation while dealing with, as it's Scorpio season still, while dealing with, you know, this Mercury retrograde and Sag energy that just wants you to learn and expand, especially on things that have been an issue for you for a long time now, or things that were once at the forefront to be looked at, healed, you know, grown past, and then somehow ended up on the back burner. A lot of that energy coming back up, but back to this energy of someone having a spouse and needing to give yourself permission to love again once this person moves forward, especially once you move forward, or once this person transitions, passes, or this is even giving yourself the permission to be loved again after a bad breakup or a bad divorce. Some of you have only been allowing yourself to have fun with certain people, still keeping people at bay, not opening your heart to them while potentially sharing your body with them. Watch for this. You know, I feel different people being in different places on this timeline. So some of you have already went through this bad breakup and you just haven't been open to new love, but you've been keeping your options open on dealing with certain people or being physical with certain people. Playfulness out here. You know, unrequited love, but not liking them like that. Being very intimate with people you don't even like, don't even want. Having sex with people you don't even want. And not keeping, you know, not keeping your options open for someone to genuinely be with, you know. Yeah, I got my options open, or I got a few on the roster, but I don't like any of them, don't want to build anything with any of them. Then what is this for? Okay? Some of you, your current partner is already on their way out. They're sick. The connection is over. But I feel like you already need to prepare yourself for love again, because some of you are wanting to shut down. Can't do that. Don't do that. Okay? You know, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Let your friends help you and love yourself first. Express your love out here in reverse. And I feel like absolutely not wanting to let your friends in, let people know what you're struggling with. There's a lot of embarrassment and shame attached to this because of a lack of self-love, or because you know that that's where it needs to start. Some of you really worry that if your friends knew the things that you were doing, they would judge you. I also feel like whoever you're dealing with at this time, like, you know, don't love you like that, ain't fucking with you like that, and you don't know how to let them go. Some of you are embarrassed because you went back to your ex. You know, there was something about that too. You'll just travel with anyone, huh? Some of you are deceiving yourself, deception in reverse, hanging out with certain people, traveling with certain people, going to events with certain people you know don't love you, popping out in solidarity with certain people you know don't love you, don't fuck with you like that. Love really, really, really being on the brain, all types of love. Wanting someone you can trust, or wanting to trust that if you free yourself from a situation, things will be okay, or that you'll find love again. Some of you are worried you'll never love again, or won't find that again, or that it won't be safe to give your heart away this way. But I feel like cross that bridge when you get there. First, get out of whatever situation that you're in. It's all right, Ma. As the dog is going off. Abundance out here in reverse and exhaustion. Someone is really burnt out, uh, you know, from what they have to do financially, what they do to get money, going with the flow. And I feel like honoring this, slowing down a bit, or one has been doing a job that hasn't allowed them to get the same amount of money that they've been getting. Virgo is present. Interesting. I feel like whatever you've been doing to get money is exhausting, having to shift how you do it. You know, some of you, every time you try to get something off the ground, you get distracted by family, okay, or someone's health. You have to put your all into someone else, into others in some way. Rebirth out here in reverse. Some of you are so exhausted because you're mid-transformation transition. You're in the womb. You're being reborn. That being said, someone's having a really chaotic pregnancy. As I talk about those of you who are in the womb, there's a lot of trauma in that womb. That pregnancy is chaotic. Okay? I feel like source out here in reverse with schizophrenia and then breakthrough. I really feel like there is a fight for your soul, Taurus. There is a war for your soul that's going on at this time. You know, I feel like you have to endure a lot of pain, a lot of pressure before there is a huge breakthrough that is meant to happen. But a breakthrough is absolutely on the way. As I said, it's funny how I just saw her. Where was she? I just saw her. Oh my gosh, and all I saw was her belly. Was she upside down? All I saw was her belly. It wasn't meant to be. It was for me to see. Can't make this shit up if I wanted to. Patience out here in reverse. There is something about someone being protected by their menstrual cycle. Someone being protected from pregnancy by their menstrual cycle. Someone shifting their cycle. Okay? But they're also being a bad pregnancy or a chaotic pregnancy. That new vision just slipped out. Okay? You know, when you're pregnant, you kind of envision, you know, what you want your life to be or how you want your kid to look or, you know, the dynamic they'll be born into. But the reality of your situation may be different from what you hoped for. So I just feel like someone being very impatient about the process, but also the result, being very impatient about the fact that they have to create a brand new vision for themselves, that everyone can't go. You cannot travel with everyone. Right, you'll just travel with anyone, huh? This is your journey. Could be a very sensitive time for you. And I saw that isolation card. This could be a time of isolating to elevate, being isolated so that you can be elevated and not wanting that, being very uncomfortable with that. Laziness out here in reverse. I feel like if it's one thing they can't call you, it's lazy. Someone would be hearing the word lazy a lot lately. Or looking at someone and thinking this person is lazy a whole lot. There goes that transformation card. You're definitely shifting, but the struggle, the awareness, absolutely knowing that you have to let someone or something go. Or the idea that your life will be a certain way. The vision that you want to having to let this go, to honor the transformation, to get the breakthrough that you need. And the schizophrenia for me, even sitting under this exhaustion card, goes from going from one extreme to the other. At this old, from this old vision to this new vision. Wanting so badly to make ends meet. Wanting so badly to bridge the gap. To mend the fences, to bring people together, to take someone with you. But you're meant to be alone, right? I just feel like what's required to get from here to here. I don't know if you can see this. Let me bring it closer. And this being red and this being green. And I feel like this going from survival mode versus leading and living with your heart. Getting from here to here. Okay? As I see the divine, the ancestors watching over you. There may be two guides specifically at this time, or ancestors at this time that are watching over you. But it's funny to me how this person makes it here and the grass is green. So this person makes it here, but they make it there alone. Even how old and bald this person is for some reason makes me feel wisdom. Just, it feels like elderly energy or wisdom. Being a spiritual elder is being extremely wise, but also being exhausted and have it taking a long time. Don't allow yourself to be this old before you find yourself, you know, alone or empowered in your solitude. and not knowing what to do about it at this age. Or but you don't have to be, you don't have to grow that old. Maturity. Oof. The master, and the master is old. You don't have to be that old before you make that choice now. Don't let it be too late. Certain people stay in situations, 20, 30, 40 years and before they decide to make that transition or take that leap of faith. And I feel like you're capable of taking the leap, and others around you may not be, or someone in particular. And so that schizophrenia card goes from, you know, being afraid to let go. So interesting too. What happens if this person was to let go? What would happen if they were to fall down here? That's the trust fall. That's the leap of faith. But it's also very much giving me full card energy, that jumping off a cliff or falling off a cliff into the unknown, Because wherever you at now, whatever your situation is now, you're extremely stressed about it. Yeah. Maturity is learning. Wisdom is learning when it's time to let go. It would be so much easier if everyone would hold hands and build, there would be no need to build bridge. There would be no gaps. But not everyone wanting to work together, just period. Slowing down. You need momentum to make this jump. And you keep looking back and not wanting to let go of others. Or needing to get out of that circle, because that's that we are the world card with all that hands going in a circle feels like needing to break free and stop holding the hands of those who are going in circles. They gave me a whole nother download after I put it back, but feels like whoever you're holding on to is holding you down, slowing you down. I'm going to leave it there, Taurus. I'll see you soon. Love you.